Imagine waking up one morning and feeling as if the entire world has lost its colors. Every step feels heavy. Even breathing feels like a task you don't have the strength for. Have you ever felt this way? As if you are watching your own life from a distance, but not truly living it. Understanding depression. Depression is not just sadness. It is not laziness, lack of motivation, or simply having a bad day. Depression runs much deeper. It is an emptiness inside you, slowly eroding your energy and sense of meaning. Things you once loved, music, friends, hobbies, now feel hollow. Even simple tasks, like taking a shower, cooking, or replying to a message, seem impossible. A heavy fog surrounds your life, hiding any hope for a better tomorrow. The hardest part is feeling like no one understands. People around you appear normal. They say, just think positive, or try harder. They don't see that you have tried, and nothing works. You start believing maybe the problem is you. But here's the truth. The problem is not you. Depression is real. It is not weakness or laziness. It is a condition with deep roots in your mind, your body, and sometimes in the world around you. What depression really is. Many people think depression is simply feeling sad, but sadness is normal. It usually has a reason and fades with time. Failing an exam, losing a job, or arguing with someone can make you sad. But with comfort or time, life regains its colors. Depression is different. It does not fade with time, and often comes without any clear cause. It feels like waking up every day carrying an invisible weight on your shoulders. This weight drains your energy before you even leave the bed. Every action, brushing your teeth, preparing breakfast, feels like climbing a mountain. The things that once brought joy, listening to music, seeing friends, reading a book, suddenly feel empty. What once made you laugh now feels silent. Life feels like a movie where you are only a spectator, disconnected from your own story. One of the most painful parts is explaining this to others. How do you say, I feel a heavy pressure in my chest, but I don't know why? Saying, I feel empty, often makes people confused. Outwardly, you may seem fine, but inside, you feel alone, even in a crowded room. Depression makes you invisible, even to yourself. You try to understand your feelings, but answers never come. You ask, why am I like this? Why can't I be normal? Instead of clarity, confusion grows. Depression isn't just sadness. It traps your mind, body, and emotions in a fog with no clear exit. What psychology says. Depression is not new. For centuries, thinkers, philosophers, and psychologists have studied why humans fall into such darkness. Each perspective adds to our understanding. Sigmund Freud believed depression is linked to grief, but not always grief over a person. Sometimes we grieve without knowing it, over lost dreams, lost relationships, or versions of ourselves we hoped to become. Freud said when grief is buried deep, it appears as depression. Carl Jung saw depression differently. To him, it is not only about loss, but transformation. Depression may signal that your inner self demands change. Something in life is not working, career, relationships, or values, and depression acts as an alarm. Jung compared it to a seed that must go underground into darkness before sprouting. Depression is not just destruction, it is a call to rebuild. Modern psychology adds another layer. Depression also has biological roots. Brain chemistry changes, serotonin and dopamine levels drop. These chemicals control joy, motivation, and peace. That's why people with depression cannot simply cheer up. It is a medical condition, like diabetes or high blood pressure. Depression can create guilt. It whispers, "This is your fault. You're weak. You're not trying hard enough. This voice is not you. It is depression." Recognizing this is the first step toward healing, separating yourself from the illness's lies. Depression in modern times. Why is depression so common today? Our lives are more comfortable than ever. Technology connects us instantly. Entertainment is endless. Food arrives at our doors. Knowledge is available in seconds. Our ancestors struggled with survival, yet many seemed stronger in spirit. So why do we feel emptier? Modern society sells an illusion of happiness. Social media shows perfect bodies, homes, relationships, careers. We compare ourselves unconsciously. Why isn't my life like that? Why don't I look like them? Why am I not as successful? These comparisons eat away at self-worth. Life feels like a race with no finish line. Zygmunt Bauman described this as a liquid modernity. In today's world, nothing feels solid. Jobs change, relationships are fragile, values shift. Even identity is unstable. Every time we reach a goal, society pushes us toward another. There's no pause, no enough. This endless chase keeps dissatisfaction alive. Disconnection from ourselves is another reason. Noise and distraction fill our lives. We scroll, watch videos, play games, reply to messages, work endlessly. Silence reveals an inner emptiness, which grows if we avoid it. Modern life provides comfort, but also suffering. The more connected we are to technology, the more disconnected from ourselves and others. Comparison, instability, and distraction create a perfect environment for depression. The hidden message of depression. What if depression is not just a curse, but also a message? A signal from your life that something needs attention. We are taught to escape pain. If sad, distract yourself. If anxious, take medicine. If broken, smile and pretend. But what if pain exists to wake us up? Carl Jung believed depression forces us to pause and reflect. When your life does not match your true self, the psyche responds with darkness. Depression is not only illness, it is a warning signal. Maybe you are trapped in routines that drain you, surrounded by people who don't see the real you, living to please others, losing touch with your desires and dreams. Depression says, enough. Something must change. It hurts, but it also mirrors reality. It asks, are you living your truth? Are you honoring what matters to you? Or does your life look fine outside but feel empty inside? Depression can guide transformation. Small steps. Out of darkness. Depression makes small tasks feel huge. Getting out of bed is lifting a stone. Brushing teeth feels like a marathon. Even replying to a text seems exhausting. Depression paralyzes, and paralysis worsens it. Healing does not happen all at once. Start with tiny, almost invisible steps. Viktor Frankl said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Finding small purpose keeps you moving forward. Start tiny. Drink water, open a window, write one sentence in a notebook. These small actions tell your brain, I still have control. I am still here. 5 minutes walk can become 10, then 20. One sentence can become half a page, then a journal. Movement slowly returns, along with hope. Connection helps. Depression isolates you. Small acts, watering plants, feeding pets, smiling at strangers, talking to friends, bridge back to the world. Recovery is not sudden. It is gentle persistence. Each small action is light-breaking darkness. The trap of recovery. Many expect recovery to be quick. Therapy, medication, or habits. Weeks later, I should feel better. When progress is slow, hopelessness deepens. Healing is a wave, not a straight line. Some days are stronger, others weaker. This is normal. Progress often hides in subtle ways. Not everyone understands. Some say, think positive, or others have it worse. These words deepen guilt. Choose carefully who you share with. People who listen, don't judge, and don't rush you. Recovery differs for everyone. Therapy, medication, exercise, meditation, prayer, creativity, or talking to a trusted friend may work. There's no single formula. Do not give up. Each small step matters. You are not your depression. Depression tries to convince you it is your identity. You've always been like this. You will never change. This is false. Think back. There was a time when you didn't feel this way. You laughed, dreamed, had energy. That version still exists. Depression is a dark cloud. It hides the sun, but the sun is still there. The cloud can move. Your presence here shows a part of you hasn't given up. Even a tiny spark proves you are more than your pain. Hold it. It's stronger than you think. Depression is not the final destination. It may be a chapter, a season, or a call to change, but it is not your whole story. You are more than your darkest thoughts. You are more than your weight. You are not alone. If these words touched you, leave a comment. I understand. Others will see it and feel less alone. If it gave hope, stay tuned for the next video, where we explore understanding yourself and discovering your strength again.